Hi and have a good day everyone. We are from the Computer Girls group from Class 1 CS2 would like to give some explanation about our project Embedded System, ATM Machine. In this part, we will talk about hardware implementation. For hardware implementation, CPU, or processor unit, the Core vPro processor offers 8 cores, 16 threads, and a 24 MB cache. Next, CPU delivers integrated hardware-based PC protection for more secure products such as advanced threat detection, application and data protection, and below-the-OS security. Smart ATMs based on the Intel Core vPro processor family offer new opportunities to maximize bank revenue and improve the customer experience by letting customers safely do more during each transaction. For memory DDR4 320, DDR4 provides up to a 50% improvement in performance and bandwidth while lowering your total computing environment's power consumption. DDR4 also is used to optimize performance and greener, low-cost computing. There are 4 peripherals. First, the automated teller machine's block diagram primarily consists of 2 input devices and 4 output devices. Card readers and keypads are input devices, while speaker, display screen, receipt printer, and cash depositor are output devices. Second, card reader, which initially identifies the account. Third is a keypad is used to enter passwords and select transactions. Next, biometric scanners such as iris scanner to authenticate a user, can choose either to use passwords or iris scanner. And lastly, biometric scanners for voice. For the last part is other components and software. Firstly, Windows 10 features improved security capabilities, such as Device Guard, that can block malware from infecting ATMs. Moreover, the OS offers excellent ATM fleet management features. That means investing in the bank's reputation given what we know about criminal activity surrounding ATMs. There is a higher level of security. This operating system adheres to the most recent PCI and Visa security standards. Lastly, Windows 10 reduces maintenance costs by getting the latest software and security updates. ATMs with outdated software support can be risky and expensive.
Now let's move to the next explanation. This is the working of the application based on the state transition diagram. First, insert the card, then choose whether voice recognition or use the keypad. For example, 1 for keypad and 2 for voice. If choose to use a keypad, we need to choose another option, which is using a PIN number or iris recognition. For example, 1 for PIN and 2 for iris. If choose the PIN number, the ATM machine will verify the PIN, then the process is the same as usual. If choose iris, ATM machines will authenticate user identity using iris biometric, then can do a transaction that you had to choose. If choose voice, we can voice out our PIN number or use iris recognition. For example, 1 for iris and 2 for PIN. If the command was entered successfully, the transaction was a request and the user could choose the transaction method. After that, request the amount to withdraw and the transaction is performed. If the inquiry is successful, the transaction is complete and the card will be ejected after the user chose whether or not to print the receipt. The card will also eject if the user enters an incorrect password, has an unrecognized iris, or cancel the transaction. There are 5 parts of a transition. First, source state. Second, event trigger. Third, guard condition. Fourth, action. And lastly is target state. Referring to the state transition diagram, insert card, choose voice and choose keypad is a source state. Event trigger is when user key in the invalid password and the iris is unrecognized. Next, guard condition, which is the user identity is verified and user key in the correct password. Action is when user choose withdrawal, enter amount and cancel transaction. And lastly is target.